and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we're tapping into the sign of Virgo. For your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, wherever you have the Virgo placement in your chart, you can apply this to. Before we get started, check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private personal tarot reading. That is the only way I do private readings. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon as well. And let's see what's going on with Virgo. Okay. All right, let's start here. We have organization. Your plans are on target and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to the asking help from a very intellectual person, or seek out a mentor. Yeah, tapping into this energy, the universe is saying, it's time to organize your thoughts, time to organize your intention, even if you have to write them down, Virgo, because you're on the right track. You've gotten these intuitive nudges leading you somewhere to do something specific or to like a new project. You're being guided to start something or to do something, but we need a little organization. We have the Three of Thought. Loving angels surround you to heal you and comfort you. The sadness that you feel will fade away in time, and you'll be able to see clearly how important this situation was for your spiritual growth. Take time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. Okay, so tapping into this energy, Virgo, something may have happened. Something may have, put a bad taste in your mouth, made you feel a certain sadness. Like maybe there's something that has ended recently and you're still a bit bummed about it. The universe is saying to forgive yourself and others. We have the Eight of Thoughts. You may feel as if you're restricted by the circumstances that you find yourself in, but that is an illusion. Make a promise to yourself and refuse to be stuck in a situation that is making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to rescue you. It's time to free yourself. So tapping into this energy, it feels more like thoughts. I feel like you guys are having intrusive or invasive thoughts that are making you feel like a certain way. Like it's just like, I'm tapping into a group of Virgos where things aren't actually as bad as you've made them to be in your head, but the more you've thought about what has happened, the more angry you may be getting about it, or the more you may have feel betrayed or something. We have the Guardian of Emotion. The situation requires you to have the emotional maturity and total trust. You're surrounded by those who have only the best of intentions, so you can rely on the advice that you're given. I feel like that's your guides, by the way. Challenges will be resolved. This card also indicates a generous humanitarian and a refined person whom you can completely depend on. This is perfect evidence that you have these characteristics within yourself. Absolutely, because you've reflected it and sent that energy out and it's being returned. We have the Seven of Abundance. So I see you being connected with people, Virgo, who match your energy, people who are as good as you. And I feel like that's in a very emotional kind of way. Have patience. Sometimes dreams grow slowly. Don't worry. The hard work that you've invested will bring about a bountiful harvest. This is a good time to prepare because things will move forward quickly soon. Use this time to rest and plan. Yeah, use this time to organize yourself, Virgo, because things are picking up. So let's see what's going on with the tarot. Virgo need to know what's going on for Virgo. All right, what do we got here? Yeah, we got the Strength card and the King of Cups. So I definitely feel like you guys are getting out of a really, this feels kind of heavy. I feel like you guys are walking out of a phase where things were pretty heavy on you. There was a lot of responsibility on you as well, to make things right, to fix things, to push things forward. We're getting out of that phase where you have to work so hard for things, and now things are being given to you. We have the Ten of Swords, so I did hear this is over. What is that song? I'm hearing a song, but I don't know the name of it. No, I'm not going to sing it. I'm not going to do that to y'all on today. Two of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I just get an energy like this is no longer something you need to invest your time on. This is no longer something you need to invest your time in. It's time to move out of this phase here. And you know, I feel like Virgo, honestly, truly, you know how certain people are put in our lives to teach us lessons? I feel like you were that teacher, and we're getting out of that energy where you're the teacher. So I feel like you were in other people's lives, supporting them, really there for them, doing the most, you know, putting your best foot forward. And I feel like, which is so crazy because I've had a moment like this in my own life, but it's like, I feel like you were in someone else's life to benefit them. And you may already know that by the lack of benefits that you received seemingly from the situation. But I feel that too. I feel like that's what happened here. Knight of Cups, Five of Wands in reverse. You were basically here to show them true love, or you were in someone's life to show them like what a good employee looks like. There was definitely a lesson to be learned, and I don't feel like that was necessarily on your part. Knight of Cups in reverse. That wasn't a very good return though on your investment. The return on your investment is coming here. So now it's just time for you to recharge and heal. Because like I said, just like people are put in our life to teach us certain things, that was honestly truly your role I'm picking up. And now I just feel like an energy of you guys being drained, and I'm even getting an energy of an attachment too. You know, it's kind of like the last day of school where everyone trashes the school. And it's like, who do you think has to clean that up? The janitor who's cleaned up after you for years, you know? Or the teachers? The teacher's not going to leave a whole school to be cleaned up by one guy, you know? The teachers have to clean it up after they spend all this time, you know, building you up. We crap on them at the end of the day, you know? Once we're done with the lesson, like, there's no appreciation shown or respect shown. And that's kind of how I feel the position that you're in, Virgo. It's like, man, I wish I could use the actual word that I want to use, but I can't on this platform. But you guys know what I mean. Like, that's how I feel. Like, it just feels so unfair. Seven of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. I just keep getting a message of healing. It's just healing, healing, healing. That's what everything kind of boils down to and breaks down to, because you can take some things from this situation, but for the most part, this was not even your lesson. You were used as a vessel to help someone else through something, and so that they could realize something. And I do see that it has built strength within you guys, but now it's time to move forward. And the universe is saying this is not yours to take care of anymore. We have get off your high horse and too tough. You guys, some of you want to stick around, you know, and the universe is like, get off your high horse, stop trying. Some of you guys are like, you know what, I've seen this person up until this point, like I've helped them up until this point. I want to see this all the way through, and I want to be here for the entire transformation. Like, I've invested so much time into this person, this situation, this group of people, this job. I want to see it all the way through, and the universe is trying to like push you forward. So I see you guys kind of stuck between worlds, between a rock and a hard place, because it's like you want to move forward, but so you can get out of this phase. You don't necessarily want to let go of these people. And for most of you, it's because you've invested so much. And the universe is saying, listen, you don't have to play God here. You know, you were put in someone's life as an angel. Even if, you know, you showed them tough love, you were in someone's life to help them. But now allow yourself to be released from the situation, because this was never yours. This was never supposed to be for you. And then we have the two tough cards. So you're putting yourself in more drama or more pain. Like, you're putting in yourself in the way of lower vibrational, you know, feelings. It's just not gonna, it's not gonna be good for you, you guys. We have let's take a break. So for some of you, someone will be able to match your energy, but I'm not sensing that's until far down the line. And I'm hearing 5, so maybe 5 years. You know, you really want to put in more, you know, because here's the thing. After you put in a certain amount of work with someone, if you end up truly putting too much, you're going to get to that finish line and you're going to be like, I do not want this. You're going to reflect on everything you've dealt with, and you're never going to be able to forgive them for putting you through all that. But they didn't put you through all that. A lot of things we have to allow people to do for them to even be able to do it to us. So it's like, you chose to stay here and get beat up by this process, and now it's like you're looking at someone and it's not with eyes of love. It's like, look at what you took from me. These years that I could have been happy doing other things. I could have been on my own. I could have been in a different job where people appreciated me. I could have leveled up, you know, 3 times by now. I could have got promoted 3 times over by now if I would have been with a different company. But y'all kept me here and yada, yada, yada. Like I was saying, you know, no one can really do to you anything that you don't allow. And, yeah, I just get a message, Virgo. It's time to allow the situation, you know, let someone else do that building. And if it's truly meant to be, you'll be with them. But let someone else do that building, because your job here is over, and it really feels like it was a job. Yeah, look at this. We got blast from the past. So, it will be a break for some of you. It really will. They are going to have to grow and develop with someone else, though, because you're going to get to that finish line, but at what cost? Because you're going to end up being at the finish line like, I don't know, I don't love you, I don't care for you because I went through all of this stuff with you. Who was I just telling? I think it was Taurus. Like, you can't really control if someone comes up to you off the street and they do something random, but you can control, and you do have to take responsibility for continuously investing every day, or allowing yourself to stay in a cycle. Something that happens more than once, more than twice, continuously, there's blame to take from that. And people may give you pushback, you know, and they're fighting for their love for themselves, Virgo. Also understand that when you are the plug, like when you are like a diamond, you know, when you give so much to people, they want you around not because necessarily they love you all the time. You know, people will fight for you because of the value you add to their life. They're fighting for the love for themselves. They're not fighting for the love that they have for you. They're fighting for what you give to them, you know. So people will give you pushback and then still treat you like crap. But you have to, you know, it's going to take some serious strength here, because I feel like you guys are really attached to whatever this is for you, whether it's a job, a person. We have baby bump and focus on yourself. And then we have backstabber, you guys. Like, this person or this situation is just going to bring you more pain. If you're in a relationship and you're experiencing a tough time right now, you need to separate from your partner. And I'm talking like, pull back your energy emotionally. Start to focus more on yourself and do things that just make you happy. You know, get in your own little bubble. Like, it's time to vibe alone. And this is the exact dynamic I see. We have show love and let love in. Excuse me. I'm like trying to burp low-key. It's like one of those little baby burps. Anyways, show love and let love in. I just see you pouring into someone's cup, showing them so much love, trying to get them to just love you the same way that you love them. And they don't have the tools to yet. And that's what I'm saying. They got all these other lessons they need to go through. And as strong as you feel like you are, I'm telling you, you're going to look at this person differently. And you do not have to take all of that on. I don't know why you would. That would be such a not smart decision, period. Even the cards came out. Get off your high horse. Too tough. This is too much for you. Stop trying to be so strong. You can't fix them. You can't. Let love in and show love. That's the dynamic that will always be until they go through the transformation with whoever is going to take them through the next phase, child. But that's none of your, concern. You need to let go. We have baby bump and focus on yourself. So that's new energy trying to enter your life, but it can only do that. It can only enter your life if you do focus on you and what's going to benefit you. That's the only way you will allow yourself to receive, you know, the new energy. And then we have wait a little bit longer. So what it is that you want isn't going to take very long for some of you guys. For some of you guys, it's just a matter of perspective. For some of you guys, it's just allowing yourself to get organized and say, okay, what am I going to work on now? What's my new project? We have deserving, motivation. Absolutely. I'm so happy for you guys. I feel like new energy, as long as you allow it, will enter your life, Virgo, and it's going to be so good for you. Deserving. You, like all of God's children, deserve happiness, health, and love. Yeah. And you're going to get that. Media, you can reach more people by working with video, audio, print, and online media. Now that's an interesting thing. For some of you, you're being guided to write a book, to maybe make your own channel about whatever it is that you're interested in, to start to research and say, okay, what do I like to do? Maybe I'll make a blog. Like, I don't know. I see you guys like really turning over a new leaf and doing something very different. Motivation, pray for guidance as to how to increase your enthusiasm for and focus on this project. Yeah. So ask the universe, okay, what do I need to be focusing on right now? Where should my focus be? What's next? Because it's definitely an energy of something new. The start of something new. One of these cards just flipped. And this is what I'm going to end it on. The last card that came out is not for you. Not for you was the last card. Sorry, my alarm went off. But I feel like that's very symbolic of, you know, the universe trying to get your attention and let you know it's time. It's time to move into new things. And it'll be fun. It'll be exciting. It'll be great. It's deserved. And there's a lot of new energy. A whole new life waiting for you. And that's what I got for you, Virgo. Check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private personal tarot reading. You can ask whatever you want for your reading. Be aware of spam accounts. My only Instagram is linked directly below. I'll never DM you or anything like that. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out as well on Patreon in the description below. I post my personal spells on there, collective spreads, and so much more. And yeah, you guys, that was your reading. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.